Hail and well met. I am your humble narrator, Amanda, here to share with you future tales of future daring do and possibly stupidity. What am I talking about? This is an announcement video. So I've been working on a project for about 4 months now, and honestly, it's as ready as it's going to be because it too much of it needs to be done on camera. What am I talking about? I'm talking about world building. Yes, I'm going to do a world building series. It's going to be a stay a while series, and the idea of it is, well, I need a new campaign setting because I want to start running games over the internet, and I don't want to use a pre-built campaign setting as much as Forgotten Realms or Vampire the Masquerade or any of those are entertaining. They're not what I want to run. They're not what I want to play. So I want to create my world, the world that I'm going to be running pretty much every game until I stop running games in for, the foreseeable future. So basically, well before Christmas, I started on this. I hit on this idea of let's make a new game world. And initially, I was just going to do it myself, and then I thought, actually, something. This is kind of interesting, and it's not something that. Let's put it this way: I know a lot of GMs, but I know relatively few GMs who have actually created a campaign setting from the ground up. Now, I've done it 3 times. And I think the reason why people don't do it is because it's intimidating. And it is intimidating. It's kind of hard going, realizing you have to create basically everything. I mean, it's not just, oh, I drew the maps. Yeah, great. Where are the cities? Why are the cities where they are? What are the cultures of the individual cities? What are the cultures of the regions? What races exist? Are you going to go with the standard set of races? If so, why? What about fate? Are there gods? Are the gods dicks? Is there magic? Are magicians dicks? There's so much to creating a campaign setting, and some of it is just pure creativity. It's like, well, I might do this because, but some of it is also mechanics, like, well, in this situation, what does this do? Like, say, some of the best campaign settings I've ever played in have had a setup where each character class has a direct counter. Like, for example, the counter for a warrior is an archer. Conversely, the counter for an archer is a warrior. Well, not necessarily. Counter for an archer can actually be cavalry, but anyway. I like the idea of there being duality and there being like a direct counter to each character class. So like rock paper scissors, lizard Spock. Yeah, a fire lizard Spock. I can't remember what that is. Anyway, so that's kind of what I'm planning, and I've been working on it. I've been working on a lot of things to do with it, not least of which is the problem of trying to explain to other people how I do something, because 90% of what I've done in the past I've just done unconsciously. It's like I'm just writing and I'm kind of like, so yeah, this. Why did I put this there? Oh yeah, because of that. I don't really think about it. And the reason I spent 4 months working on this is figuring out first of all, figuring out how I do it, and then figuring out how to explain it to other people how I do it. So the idea I have with this is to hopefully kind of demystify and make the process less intimidating for other people, because it doesn't have to be intimidating at all. It's not easy but only in the respect that it really depends on what's not easy about it is the consistency and being able to go, well, keep it all in your head and keep everything you need to hand. And I'm not explaining this very well, but let's put it this way. We're going to create a world. We are going to create a world together, and it's going to be original. It's going to be, I think, I have vague plans for it, but they are very vague. And I think if I slot things correctly with those meshing into with those vague plans, it'll be something not something very unique. It'll be something unique. Something cannot be very unique. That is a tautology. So yeah, we're gonna create a world. We're gonna be a god of our own world, controlling the deaths and lives of the masses. And I'm doing this in a very intimidating voice, even though I'm wearing a fluffy onesie with ears and a face on the hood. I didn't think this through. Anyway, so that's coming up. The way it's going to work is I'm going to do it as a fortnightly series. It'll be going up fortnightly on Saturdays. It's to give me enough time to do each episode properly before it goes up. Because one of the things I'm trying to do is, because I'm doing less videos and less content, I'm trying to make the content better. And this series in particular is a big deal for me. So I think every fortnight, every second Saturday, there'll be an episode, and it'll cover everything from the basic, like the most basic outline of the world, through to its origin mythology, through to how faith works in it, magic if there is magic, character classes that make sense within the world, races, geography, to a degree even geology. That one's interesting. Take my word for it, that one is interesting. I know geology does not sound like it's interesting, but it's actually interesting. So there's that. Culture, and one of the things I really want to hit on is the fact that cultures differ from city to city, much less region to region. I'm from Ireland. There is a distinct difference between the culture in Cork and Galway and Dublin and Belfast. It's distinct, especially if you're aware enough to notice it. I want to cover just about everything. Governmental structures, leadership, creating dungeons. I want to create actual dungeons in this world, not like this is the world, do what you will. No. This is the world, do what you will, but if you feel like it, there's a dungeon over here you might enjoy. Things like that. There's a lot I want to do in this. And in the end, it's going to be, I'm going to put it up online somewhere as a PDF, as a Creative Commons PDF, and anyone can play it. And I also hope to do once it's finished, to do a regular, again, fortnightly role-playing series where I'll get a group of friends together over the internet and we'll run a role-playing game in the setting. I did say this is kind of special to me. Yeah. I'm actually enthusiastic about this and really looking forward to it. So, Saturday week, first episode, and I really can't wait. I can't wait. I'm actually going to go start and working on it as soon as I got this edited. So, edited, dropped into a rendering and hit render. Good enough. Anyway, have a great weekend. Be good. See you in this thing again in 2 weeks' time. Oh, and if you have a suggestion for a name for a world building series, put in the comments below. Because I'm stumped. Bye. Oh, also, fuck YouTube. Bye.